It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career. And at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football. But right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No division won fewer games last season. They've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing on second down, Young. And he will get into the end zone. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, he'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
Second down and 8. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Carr now on second down. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Tremble comes in motion. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st down is Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A 2nd down throw for Young. They go right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll motion over Thielen. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Here's Sanders. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. The Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That one complete to A.T. Perry. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To throw is Carr. This is caught down that right sideline. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
First down throw for Carr. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Olave is the motion man. Second down, Carr. Good throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Kamara. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Carr to throw. Over the top, he's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To the left, New Orleans. After this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's right side and corralled by Thielen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Look at play action with Young. Catch made right side by Thomas. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He's And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. To throw is Young. Catch made by Thielen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Eddie Pinheiro now as the Panthers will try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Panthers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Carr working out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, Young. His tight end Tremble over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
The motion man is Johnson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Carr now. Man is open, middle of the field. It is Carr. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
You look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work. Carr. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Shaheed in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll take it on in. Buster Moreau. Touchdown Saints. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
What stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st down is Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The throw on the run is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Young. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. From the gun here on 3rd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So a very tight 1st half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target
more
throughout.
Of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward. Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on second down, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll motion over Thielen. To throw, Young. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st and 10, Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Catch made right side. It's Johnson. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
First down throw for Carr. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It would be a gain of 8.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard.
And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. The Saints are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Young to throw on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. From the gun, it's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tremble comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, Young will dump this down to Hubbard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Young to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion over Thielen. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. They'll keep it on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll run here. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
They'll motion over Thielen. Back to the air, it's Young. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Young. Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2. Back to throw. Young. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Saints have got it.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On 1st down, Carr. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Kamara. This will be a Saints first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's a give now to Kamara. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. And he will score. Buster Moreau, touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He gets it to go. And the Saints will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st down is Young. From the right side and corralled by Thielen. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is 2nd and a yard. To throw is Young. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have the Panthers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 2nd down. To throw is Young. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.